Hey, how y'all doing? It is Wednesday, people. It's hump day. Doing them back to back because I missed Monday here, so we got to get this shit going. I am still in the process of getting a lot of things done here at my house. They are rising my river up every time I turn around. They're going to 28.8 feet. That it will cover my road down the street, but I believe I still be able to drive in and out. And the elevation for the donkey and the goat is ongoing. We'll give you pictures probably tomorrow when I get it done so it looks halfway decent. Anyway, I've been busy. But I wanted to point out this shirt. I like this shirt. That's Pittsburgh World Champions 2017. The year of the underdog, baby. And that was sent to me by Jill Thomas. I forgot to wear this the other day. Jill, I'm sorry. Yesterday. And Jill is from New Jersey. And she's a Blue Dot, New Jersey, and we're glad to have her. And thank you very much, darling, for the T-shirt. I did get a package today from Randy Peterson up in Arkansas. We'll wear his stuff on Friday. Randy is the one that sent us the hog here. And we always have to have the hog in view for Randy to be happy. So, buddy, I appreciate the shirt. We'll wear it on Friday. Well, what's going on in the news today? Well, what's going on in the news every day? Donnie is demonstrating again that he has no knowledge of the Constitution that he swore to uphold and defend, because now he's out there running around saying, well, he's just going to sign an executive order canceling the 14th Amendment to the Constitution and declaring that if you're born here doesn't necessarily make you a citizen. He's doing this to scare his little base over there, to show him how much Hey, Donnie! You want to screw around with the amendments of the Constitution? You better be careful, you little prick, because you cancel this out. What's to say, a Democrat come in order and do an executive order? Maybe you do away with that Second Amendment, you little prick. These amendments are set in steel, baby. It takes a constitutional amendment to change that shit. Donnie cannot do this with a stroke of the pen. Donnie's out there bragging about doing stuff he can't do. And it doesn't matter, because it falls back to the same bullshit that Donnie knows, that those people standing in that crowd are not going to fact check a single stupid thing that comes out of his mouth, no matter how ridiculous it is. They're not going to check it. They're not interested in finding out the truth. Can Donnie do that? Can Donnie sign away a constitutional right with the stroke of a pen? No, Donnie can't do that, but Donnie wants to do that. That's the important thing that you have to remember. This man wants to rule with an iron hand. He wants to do away with this amendment or that amendment, whatever amendment he feels necessary. It's up to King Donnie? I don't freaking think so. Get that disgusting, ignorant pig out of my house. Boy, howdy shit. Yeah, he got out after Paul Ryan, because Paul Ryan even came out and said, you're a dumbass, Donnie. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't do that. And Donnie comes out and tells the president, says Paul Ryan knows nothing about birthright citizenship. So, hey, Paul, get your ignorant butt out of the house, because you don't know shit. It's this whole demonization that Donnie has going on with the migrant situation coming up from Central America, of which now are millions, he said a little while ago on his way to the airplane, that he was going to move. Well, we were going to move 5,000 troops, but now we're going to move 10 to 15,000 troops to our southern border, to really scare the hell out of the little wussy Republicans, and that's the only reason. There's no other reason to deploy that many troops on our border. He's just trying to stir up fear. And now they're out there talking about the disease that's coming in with them, and this scare and that scare. I know it's Halloween, but Jesus, you guys are a bunch of pussies. You're scared of everything Donnie has to say, and it's disgusting. You look like cowards, these Republicans. I'm glad to see the Iowa starting to take notice of the disgusting racist who is Steve King from Iowa, and that little rat sucker, the Des Moines, Iowa newspaper came out and supported the Democrat, baby, because they're tired of the racist shit that Steve King keeps. Back in 2016, he is the guy that planted his rebel flag, the stars and bars of the Confederacy, on his desk, and was very proud of it. He's the one that said we ought to put up electric fences on the border, like we do with cattle. That's who Steve King is. He's the one that said, oh, well, we can't, if anything happens, if an apocalypse happens, the only one that can create civilization again is little white babies. He's a disgusting racist that Iowa has put up with for far too long. It is time for that disgusting creature to go back to his Klan rallies, back to his neo-Nazi roots. That's who he is. Him and Donnie can both get out. We need to get rid of these dinosaurs who think like that shit. And the right is full of them, baby. There's, look at old DeSantos down there in Florida. Well, we don't want to call you a racist, buddy, but everybody in the world, every racist in the world thinks you're a racist. It's a bunch of bullshit that the right just constantly is. Did y'all hear about Mueller? I just looked down there and reminded myself that they caught some lady. Some lady said that she was being paid an offer to pay. She has been offered payment if she were to come out and said Robert Mueller attacked her 40 years ago and that way we can get rid of Robert Mueller. I'm sorry, buddy. It didn't work with Kavanaugh, so y'all can screw off with that little idea. And you put a womanizer, an attempted rapist on the Supreme Court. These little dirty Republicans, that's all they have, baby. That's all they have is lie, cheat, steal. That's it. There's no other option for them. They have nothing to offer except fear, baby. And what's that was said? The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Well, that's what Donnie sells, baby. Donnie sells fear. Migrants or diseases or whatever else you can come up with that he spouts out all the time. It's just utter bullshit to keep the news off of other issues, like hacked up reporters or stuff like that. Kids in cages. He's already down there saying we're going to build more tent cities. We're going to arrest every one of them. We're not letting these people in our country no matter what. No matter what. I saw some Episcopalian or whatever it is, one of them preachers stand up when he was, that was Jeff Sessions. Jeff Sessions was talking, and a preacher stood up and started quoting the Bible. Quoting Jesus, saying, I'm a stranger and you did not help me. I was starving and you did not feed me. They booed him. The Republicans booed a man in his little outfit with the little square thing cut out there, whatever that means, some kind of priest, I guess, standing up, quoting the word of God, the words out of Jesus' mouth. And these Republicans booed him. Who is that Baker guy, the ex-preacher that went to prison, and he's still back out there now. He's selling food, buckets of food that you can eat, and then shit in the bucket and all that stuff for the apocalypse, because it's coming, baby. They are disgusting little money grubbers. That's what these evangelicals that support Donnie is. They're just money grubbers. I think there's something in the Bible about those people. False prophets and all of that shit. Because they have no moral ground to stand on, just like Donnie has no moral ground to stand on for this country. Oh, the stock market's doing good. Screw your stock market. I don't care how much money you're making. It's not worth my country. That's what I don't get. John, I don't give a shit how much money you're making. Prices at the grocery store go up. Oh, everybody's getting a raise. No, they're not, assholes. People have to struggle every day, and it just... Whoo! Let me see. I didn't write anything down that day, so I'm just kind of looking over here at my iPad at the news of the day. Because I have been busy and trying to get all this done, preparing, because I don't trust them to keep the river at 28 feet. I expect them to bring it up to 30, 31, and when it gets to 31 feet, I got problems. And I don't trust them because there's going to be rain up the river, but these people don't know what they're doing. And just like in our White House, We have people that don't know what they're doing, and when they don't know, they create problems for people. Just like this river. This is a man-made disaster. It's not a natural disaster. Some idiot up at the dam doesn't know how much water to let out for the water that's coming into the river, into the lake. And Donnie doesn't know anything about the Constitution or any other law there is. He makes the shit up. We go from one number to another number to another number. He pulls it out of his ass and expects every one of his little minions out there to just suck that up, Tony. Tony will too, bub. That guy left me. Tony will eat everything up that man said. You know, we're sending 20,000 troops. I hear it's 100,000 troops going to the border. Shit like that. Tony doesn't care what it is. Tony just hears his little master up there barking, his Fuhrer up there giving his orders, and Tony will pop right up, because a lot of them people are like that. Those are the ones we can't help. I can't help Tony. Tony doesn't give a shit about the world. All he knows is, well, I'm white and I'm privileged. He's not. But that's the way he thinks. We have 6 days, people. We have 6 days to make a difference. We have 6 days until I can call Tony up and shove it up his ass. Politely, though. And I'll let him know I still love him, though. And all that kind of bullshit. We are going to take the House. I am so confident that we are going to take the House. Tennessee is in play, baby. They're saying Tennessee is in play. It's a toss-up, baby. Some of these deep red states, Georgia, come on, baby. We're making an impact. Down in Alabama, we're making an impact. People are getting out to the polls and they're voting because they're tired of this bullshit that they've been fed forever. Republicans are going to take care of you. Are you shitting me? They want to cut everything. Oh, we're going to save pre-existing conditions, while at the same breath they're filing lawsuits to get rid of the ACA. They're nothing but liars, thieves, con men, disgusting turds like Eduardo Rafael Cruz down here. He's a disgusting little carpetbagger. And that's all he is. He does nothing but spew hate out of his mouth. Donnie is his master. He licks his butt every day. So I'll be glad to see Beto O'Rourke throw his butt out. And Eric O'Gean, I think, is going to take my district. He is working his ass off down in this district, especially here in Corpus Christi, to get out the vote. Because we have enough Democrats in this city alone to take this district. It's just a matter of getting everybody out to vote. And it's the same way in your district. It's the same way all over this country. We win when we get out and vote. And that's the only answer, baby. So for the next 6 days, that's what we have to do. If you ain't already voted, get out and early vote if you still can. If not, be prepared for November 6th. And, baby, I got some celebrating to do. I want to put a smile on my face and feel a little bit better about everything, and I will on that day. So that's the big thing. Don't get spooked. It's all Halloween now, so don't let Donnie's rhetoric, don't let Donnie's vile predictions and bullshit scare you. We have enough scary things with pumpkins and spiders and all sorts of witches and everything else that come out tonight. And I hope everybody that gets to take their kids out trick-or-treating and get a whole big old sack full. For those of y'all that are going to go out and enjoy the evening in an adult manner, please do so responsible. We want to get your ass home. We cannot lose a vote just because you decide to go out and get drunk and land your ass in jail or worse. So party this evening, enjoy yourself, but be responsible about it. Be responsible about our nation. We have to save this thing, and it's all up to us. And we're doing great. I hear all across this country that there are record voter turnout in every state just about. Now Donnie's going to make his last-minute tour all over the place trying to save everybody. But there's several states, they've already told him they don't want him to come. Nevada, I think, is one of them. They don't want him to come to Nevada. Why? Because they don't like Donnie there. They don't want him coming over there and ruin the odds. Shit, no, he's a disgusting turd, and some Republicans are staying away from him, but not enough. So we all got to get out to vote because because it's our duty and our responsibility to save this nation, and that's what we're all going to do. I haven't been into the news lately. There's a lot going on, so forgive me for a lot of my absenteeism and my lack of knowledge on all the things that are going on, because there is a lot going on. But this thing is just so big, baby. It's and we're getting down to the wire. And I'm gonna go live on Tuesday. We're gonna broadcast live if my internet holds up, and we can do that in the evening and sit around and discuss today's victories, baby, because I know they're coming. And that's about all I got. I gotta go. I got part of my ramp done. I got the floor down. It's about 3 feet off the deck, so I could stand up to 3 feet of water under my house and still have a safe place for the donkey and goat. I'm in the process of building the ramp that they're going to walk up to, and then we have to make sure we have walls on each side of that ramp so they don't hit skittish and fall off and all that kind of stuff. So I still have a lot to do. And I called my doctor, got an appointment and all that shit. And as soon as I can, then I'm going to go see the doctor and get this back taken care of, because it's just really driving me nuts. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. John Britovo of Blue Dot in Texas on Facebook. John Britovo on... I'm getting terrible at this shit, you know. It's mine. I do this all the time. Like, share, subscribe. John Britovo of Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. On Facebook is John Britovo. Go over to John Britovo Speaks, Blue Dot family. They are growing by the hundreds over there. I'm so proud of the people. Thank you so much. I know Keith Thompson sent in another PayPal donation. We thank you for that, Keith. We want to thank all our our Patreon members and those that send in, like Madeline sent in a $20 bill. They're so blessed with these people, I'm telling you. We are just so lucky. And baby, it just, leaves me speechless and all that shit. On Twitter, at Blue Dot in Texas, out my truck window, at the voting booth. Get out now. Beto O'Rourke is going to be in town, in Robstown tomorrow. Baby, if I have to drag myself up there, I'm going to try my best to get up there and see him tomorrow and get one more little shot of this video before he ascends up to the Senate. And I know he'll remember us all the time. Y'all have a good day. I'll be here on Friday. Look for a video on Beto O'Rourke. And, baby, to the polls, you guardians of liberty. To the polls. Because we are the guardians. We'll see y'all later. Bye.